السلام عليكم يا احلى ملكات، يا ملكات في الكون. كي دايرين؟ لاباس عليكم؟ ان شاء الله تكون اموركم بخير وعلى خير. اليوم غندير معكم واحد الطواجن ديال الدجاج بالخضار. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to introduce a Moroccan tagine with chicken and vegetables. I'm going to talk in English and Arabic, so stay and don't go anywhere. غنبدا بها دابا وهي المقادير. عندي هنايا زيت الزيتون مع زيت الخضر، هنا الدجاج، هنا عندي الفلفل الاسود، الكركم، الملح وسكينجبير، الزنجبيل باودر. هنايا عندي القزبور والمعدنوس مقطعين. هنا درت جوج وغادي نقول لكم علاش. نفس البهارات، الملون. هنا عندي بطاطا مطيشه، البصله، وهنا غادي نخضر بخيزو هكا صغيور مع هاد القرعه الخضراء وفلفله حاره. Ingredients for this recipe are chicken of choice, small or big, depends on you. Here I have a mixture of olive oil and vegetable oil. I'm gonna need a black pepper, salt, turmeric, and ginger powder. Here I have tomatoes, potatoes, and onion. We have chopped cilantro and parsley. And here we have a second bowl of the spices, which is the ginger powder, salt, black pepper, and turmeric. We have yellow color, food yellow color, and we have carrots, zucchini, and jalapeno. So we're gonna start with the recipe right now. على بركه الله. دابا غنبداو الوصفه. اول حاجه غنبداو بها وهي هاد الدجاج، غادي نديرو فيه ديك العطريه ديالنا وغادي نخليه يترقد على ما نقطع ديك الخضر. First thing I'm gonna do is preparing the chicken for the tagine. The first thing I'm gonna do is add the spices to this chicken, which are the ginger powder, salt, black pepper, and turmeric. I'm gonna add everything to this chicken. After adding the spices, I'm going to add half of the chopped cilantro and parsley. And then I'm gonna add half or depends on how much I need of oil in this chicken. Probably that's enough. So now I'm gonna mix everything. Also, I'm gonna add a little of the color. Let me bring one spoon. I'm just gonna add a little of the food coloring, just because I don't like the sauce to come without any color. So just add a little. And then we mix these ingredients together. And of course, we wash this chicken with salt and lemon juice and let it sit for the whole night. It tastes really good when you make it in tagine or any other dish. If you let it sit all night in the salt and vinegar or lemon juice. I used lemon juice. So you mix it very well until all the ingredients mix together. So for now, I'm gonna let it sit until I cut the vegetables and make my tagine ready for this chicken. So you're gonna let it sit just like a few minutes, just like that. And now I'm gonna start cutting the vegetables. اول حاجه دابا غادي نقطع ديك البصله دواور وغادي نقطع ديك مطيشه هي دواور باش نديرهم تحت الطاجين. كاينين الناس ما كيبغيوش يديروا الخضره نهائيا تحت الطاجين لان تيقولوا تيلصق، ولكن انا تتعجبني ديك لاصوص ملي كتطلق ملي كطيب وتتعسل كتجي زوينه. ودابا غادي نقطع واحد المطيشه مقطعه صغيره وغنخلطها مع هاد العناصر باش هادو غادي نديرهم من الفوق. I'm gonna do is cutting onion and tomatoes as circles so we can add them in the bottom of the tagine before I put the chicken on top of it. So let's start. Just circles, just like that. I'm gonna continue until I'm done with my onion. I'm gonna open this tagine and get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do is add some oil so our ingredients doesn't stick to the bottom of the tagine, just like that. And then I'm going to add the onion that we cut as circles. After I finish up with all my onions, I'm gonna cut the tomatoes circles same way and add it up on top of these onions, just like that. And here I have some extra circle onions. I'm going to cut them as small pieces. And I'm gonna add them with the chickens. It's not very hard to make this recipe. I think this is the easiest Moroccan dish since you just put everything together and then put them to get cooked. So it doesn't take a lot of effort to make. It just takes some time to get cooked since we're gonna cook it on top of the clay dish. And if you wanna buy some of those clay dishes, of course they have some online Moroccan stores, or they are available at Amazon. Otherwise, if you don't have them, you can just use any pot you have at home and make the same way. So here I'm done with these onions. I'm gonna put them in a dish and then come back. I'm gonna do the same thing with the tomatoes. I'm gonna cut them circles. And this dish is very popular in Morocco. Okay, I'm gonna continue with cutting tomatoes until I'm done with it and then come back to continue with the recipe. صافي هانتوما كيما كتشوفوا راني فرشت ديك البصله. دابا غادي نفرش تاني ديك المطيشه باش ديرنا لاصوص وتجي مسله من التحت. So here after I'm done with the onions, I finished cutting the tomatoes. Now I'm gonna add them. just like that. And now I'm gonna add the chickens. Like that. It doesn't have a lot of space, but I'm going to try to organize and add up all the chicken I have. So here, after I'm done with this tomato, I'm going to cut the vegetables and make ready the sauce that I'm gonna add on top of the vegetables. The first thing I'm gonna do is cutting the tomatoes and add it to that onion that I cut in a little while. And add all the spices I have left. So here I added already the onions. I'm gonna add the tomato with it. So here I'm gonna add the cilantro that I have left and the parsley. And then I'm gonna add all the spices I have. The ginger powder, turmeric and black pepper. I'm going to add a little of the food coloring, yellow. I'm gonna bring another spoon so I can add the oils, vegetable and olive oil. Also, I'm gonna add garlic. I forgot to mention it in the beginning of the recipe. I'm gonna bring garlic. I have cut the garlic and I'm gonna add it to those ingredients. I'm gonna add a little water with it. Just a little. I'm gonna let it sit and I'm gonna start cutting those potatoes. Just like that in half, and then this way. Until I finish up all my potatoes. So now I'm gonna bring my tagine and start adding the vegetables. The first thing I'm gonna add are those potatoes. Just add them like that. There's a little bone, that's why. You can design it on your own way, but I like to make it like this. And then I'm gonna add the zucchinis just like this. If you don't have it, don't add it. Just like this. And then I'm gonna add my carrots any way you like. I like it to be like this. Oops. So right now I'm gonna add the spices and tomatoes and onion. You just try to put it this way. I like to put it at top because it gives the vegetables these spices and taste delicious. Of course you can make it any way you like, but I'm just sharing my idea. And then I'm gonna add those jalapenos at top, just like that. And that's it. Now I'm gonna turn on the stove on very low heat so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the tagine, and I'm gonna leave it to be cooked. It usually takes like 45 minutes to 1 hour to get cooked, and I'll be back when it's cooked. انتوما عزيزاتي اعزائي، هاد الطاجين ديالنا راه وجد صافي، راني زوقته، راه غتشوفوا الطريقه. المهم لكم حق الاختيار، ديروا الطريقه اللي بغيتو. انا درتو بهاد الطريقه ودرت هاد الخضيره هكا من الفوق باش منين طيب تكون باقا شاده، ماشي بحال هذوك اللي غيكونوا تحت غيكونوا طابوا. صافي دابا غادي نديرو على النار تكون مهيله، وداك الساعات منين يطيب ونرجع معكم. يلا ما تمشيو فين، هو راه خمر. صافي دابا غادي نقرصو. هذا راه ما درت فيه حتى حاجه، فيه غير الطحين والسميده وشويه ديال داك الزرع الصفر، وغادي نقرصو دابا بهذا النخاله رقيقه. صافي. So this is I'm going to make a Moroccan bread, and I added here only white flour, all-purpose flour, semolina, and salt and yeast, and I mixed it up and just made it like a dough and left it until it got raised. So now I'm going to shape the breads, and that's it. I have, maybe next time I'm gonna make a video and explain it in English how to make Moroccan bread. Shaped my dough, and now I'm going to make it as little breads. هانتو مرات نقرص بهذا النخاله. Our bread have raised, and now we're gonna bake them. The first thing we're gonna do is make little holes with the fork, and then we're gonna preheat the oven on 500 Fahrenheit. We're gonna bake it until the bottom it's a little cooked, and then I'm gonna turn on the oven from the top and let it cook from the top. Here's our bread. Now it's ready. We're just waiting for our tagine to get ready. As you see, it's very spongy, smells so good, looks yummy, and it's healthy since it has the wheat in it. There you go. هانتوما الطواجن ديالنا راه وجد. نتمنى تكون عجباتكم الوصفه. خلينا المرقه على حسب البنات باش يغمسوا. This is our final dish. I hope you guys like it and like my recipe, and hopefully if you guys are new to my channel, I hope you guys subscribe and don't forget the thumbs up and some comments down below so we know what to do next time. هانتوما صافي الوصفه ديالنا راه كملات دابا. كنتمنى ان شاء الله تكون نالت الاعجاب ديالكم، ونخليكم هنايا حتى شي فيديو اخر باذن الله. السلام عليكم ورحمه الله تعالى وبركاته. ما تنساوش التعليقات واللايكات والدعم في القناه وتبارطاجيو الى عجبكم الفيديو، وشكرا جزيلا. الله يخليكم ليا. يلا السلام عليكم ورحمه الله تعالى وبركاته.